Coming up on the Raw Report, Lindenwood men's soccer makes cool history with an OVC title, a dramatic finish in penalties, and their first ever trip to the NCAA tournament.
And we'll take a look at our Lindenwood University shotgun sports team as they look to continue their national championship win streak.
Plus, we'll see if football was able to send their seniors off in style.
Welcome to the Roar Report. I'm Emily Worthmore.
And I'm Olivia Moreno. Lindenwood men's soccer made school history this past Saturday by winning the OVC championship and earning its first NCAA Division I tournament berth. After a great season, Lindenwood soccer made it to the final and sealed the deal, winning the OVC championship. The first half brought Lindenwood's best chance in the 36th minute when Alander Suarez finds Sebastián Cerdatus, who's fired just wide but misses it. Moving into the second half, Lindenwood finally struck in the 48th minute. Suarez broke free on the left and placed a pass to Luca Bartoni, who taps in the 1-0 lead. HCU tied the match in the 88th minute as Jovi Ray taps in, tying the goal, leading to extend the match. After two scoreless overtime periods, the title comes down to penalties, where Lindenwood delivers under pressure. Players George Chandler, Ethan Blake, Alander Suarez, and Gavin Cesar buries their shot to take a 4-2 edge. And with 34 saves in this season, goalkeeper Quinn Clausen seals the win with a diving save on the final attempt, delivered the OVC championship and sending the Lions to the NCAA tournament for their first time ever. Let's take a look at this wonderful moment, and there he goes, and that's when they become champions.
Left-footed shot, short run up for the Houston kid. He makes the save, and for the first time on the national scale, Lindenwood will be represented for the whole country to see, and for the first time ever, Lindenwood is OVC champions. Quinn Clausen, the game-winning save. Unreal.
What an incredible season for the Lions. Lindenwood soccer will continue their journey Thursday at 6, faces Kansas City. The match will be broadcasted on ESPN+.
Over the weekend, the Centene Community Ice Center hosted the Lindenwood Showcase. On Saturday, Lindenwood took on #1 ranked in the Southeast Division, Florida Gulf Coast University. After a strong forecheck in the offensive zone, Christofferson finds a lane and gets a great shot up close and gets the Lions on the board. The Lions lead 1-0 after 1. Jones and Mears have an odd man rush up the ice, and Mears gets the second goal of the game off a great seam pass from Jones. Next, Jones took a wide angle shot on the net, and Greeley finds a way to bat the puck in mid-air for the third goal of the game. Very impressive move by the freshman defenseman. The Lions are able to hold play at the blue line, not allowing the Eagles to change. This line puts a lot of pressure on the Eagles' defense, and after two golden opportunities, Luco finds the back of the net from the slot to extend the lead to 4, just before the end of the second period. Great play to secure the Lions' lead. This 3-game weekend resulted in the Lions taking home 3 more wins and maintaining their undefeated season. They will take this momentum into an away weekend in Florida for a rematch against FGCU.
The Lindenwood women's soccer team faced Tennessee Tech University in this year's OVC championship. In the first half, Lindenwood puts the pressure on early, with the Lions creating quite a few scoring opportunities from the corner. A chance from Mackenzie Cupton hitting a pass across the net, leading to a Lions scoring opportunity at the back spot, but went wide of the net. In the second half, the Golden Eagles struck first a long ball sent into the Lindenwood box as Katie Tony jumps for the header, putting the Golden Eagles up to 1-0 in the 78th minute. A few minutes later, the Golden Eagles are on the attack when Lions player Rachel Jackson goes for the slide tackle and takes down Natalie Howard, giving the Golden Eagles a penalty. Katie Tony puts it away in the bottom corner, making it 2-0 Golden Eagles. The Lions lose 2-0 against the Golden Eagles, ending the women's soccer season.
Saturday, football played their final home game of the season against Eastern Illinois. The Lions look to send their seniors off with a bang on Senior Day. It was a slow first half for both teams. Eastern Illinois lines up to punt, snapback and Elijah Thomas breaks through and blocks the punt. Let's take another look at that momentum-changing block. The very next play, glance in the pistol, gives it to Jared Rhodes, who bounces to the outside, gets a block, and gets in for 6, extending Lindenwood's lead at the half. Later in the third, Rhodes in the backfield again. Hand off to Rhodes, he gets through the gap, breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and into the end zone for his second rushing touchdown of the game. Fourth quarter, Nate Glantz keeps it on the RPO. He fires a laser down the middle to Jalen Smith for the 29-yard touchdown and makes it 28-12, Lindenwood. A few minutes later, Glantz again in the pistol drops back, looking downfield, finding Drew Krobath. He tight ropes the sideline, trucks a defender, and finds pay dirt for the 44-yard tutty. Lindenwood honors their seniors with a 42-12 win and will take on SEMO to end the season on Saturday.
Coming up on the Roar Report, our reporter Alex Ruther had the chance to catch up with our Lindenwood Shotgun Sports team to capture some different scenery of our Lindenwood sports.
When it comes to something as important as a job in broadcasting or in job, whatever you're searching for, Lindenwood puts that emphasis in you rather than just the education. So take advantage of it and be like a ton of alum that walked out of Lindenwood that were proud to be a Lion.
Our reporter Alex had the opportunity to highlight the success of our Lindenwood Shotgun Sports team. Coming off their 18th national championship, they are fired up and ready for the new season coming in 2026.
That's right, Emily. Despite being fairly unrecognized around campus, they bring home more national championship wins than any athletic program at Lindenwood. I had the opportunity to join them right before their holiday break to see how they were feeling going into their new season.
I started shooting clay target in the 4th grade, so I've been doing this since I was pretty little.
Let's not try this in trap. We just go to the goal.
The team means a lot to me. Everyone on the team is really great. It's cool to be part of such a cool legacy. We're the big name in shooting, so it's pretty awesome to be a part of that.
So I'm one of the captains on the team. I'm the administrative captain is what it's called. We shoot trap, skeet, and sporting plays are the 3 kinds of shotgun sport disciplines that we do. And so when you're at practice, you kind of have free range, whatever you think you need to practice on. So there's a lot of schools that have shotgun sports teams. It's been starting to grow a lot. Lindenwood, we are a varsity sport, you can say. We're funded by the school and we have scholarships. It definitely means a lot to me being able to get to have that captainship. This is my first year that I was able to become a captain. It shows the coaches put a lot of trust in you and you get to kind of see the inner workings of the team and you get to help out all your fellow teammates because I've put in a lot of work over the years and I like to try and help people out, and being one of the administrative captains helps me do that.
I don't know what our longest run is, but we've won the last 2 in a row. It was our 18 national championship win. We're going to win again this year. No one really knows that like we're good or like if we're even really a team. I've really talked to people on campus and they're like, I didn't even know shooting was a sport. I didn't know it was a collegiate sport at least.
Go.
Hey!
Now we're all gonna have
The shotgun sports season starts back up in January, with Nationals ending the season in April. Let's hope they can make it 19 wins in the new year. Now back to you, Emily.
After the break, our men's basketball team will be given a test as they head to Bloomington, Indiana to take on the Hoosiers.
The College of Arts and Humanities at Lindenwood University truly is the best. Real experience, real success is something that I still use to this day when talking about Lindenwood.
Lindenwood men's basketball is back in action this week as the Lions get set for a major non-conference test against the Indiana Hoosiers. Lindenwood comes into this matchup looking to build momentum, leaning on their veteran leadership and improved defensive presence early in the season. But they will be facing a historic Big Ten powerhouse in Indiana, knowing for size, athleticism, and the ability to control the paint. For the Lions, it has been their transfer students, Milos Neneki and Mackay Cooper, leading the charge in points and in rebounds. OVC conference play has not begun yet as teams are taking the time to improve and prepare for the highly anticipated matchups. Already, the Lions have faced great teams such as number 10 Texas Tech and St. Louis University, so it is a great opportunity for Lindenwood to measure themselves again against elite competition and set the tone for the rest of their campaign against the Hoosiers. Tip-off is set for Thursday night at 6 p.m. in Bloomington, Indiana.
The Lindenwood men's soccer team has officially qualified for the NCAA National Tournament, the first team for Lindenwood to do so since the Lions hosted a watch party for the National Selection Show to find out who the Lions would face in the first round.
It's accumulation of a ton of work behind the scenes. It starts not only months ago, but years ago. It started in January 23 when I was hired, and it was a non-stop mission and vision to get to this point.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 NCAA Division I Men's Soccer Selection Show. 48 teams whose dreams of a national championship are still alive. The Roos are in. Kansas City advanced to the Summit League final and enters the tournament with an 11-3-5 mark and with the 20th best RPI in the nation. And they will play host to Lindenwood.
I do not know too much about them. I know they made it to the Sweet 16 last year, and I know we're going to give them a hell of a game.
But I got the dudes in this locker room in this place right now that I want to go into battle with every day. Because you guys earned more opportunities to be together, and there's nothing better than games that matter in November and to be surrounded with you guys. So I appreciate you guys and everything that you do. Okay.
I really mean this. I think you're going to look back 20, 30 years from now and say you were the first to go to an NCAA playoff. Now you got to the dance. Now what do you want to do? Let's dance. Yeah, let's do it.
Have an expectation. You're going there to win. All right. They have to beat us. All right. That has to be our mindset.
Just how special has this group of guys been, and how ready are they for this moment?
Yeah, they'll be ready for sure. They always show up. The resilient group. They'll never not get our best effort, but that's part of recruiting great people is guys that you trust.
Final conference matchup is tonight at 6 p.m. in Highland Arena, where the Lindenwood Lions will take on the Trojans of Little Rock. Tonight is a crucial OVC showdown, and it is more than just the final game of the regular season. Lindenwood has been leading the OVC in hitting percentage and assists, and once the young team learns how to play as one, they will be unstoppable. The Lions are closely behind the Trojans in the standings, and they will be looking to close that gap as the OVC tournament is quickly approaching. Little Rock was able to secure a dominant win of the Lions home court last night, but after a lengthy film session today, the Lions will be more prepared to take on the OVC Offensive Player of the Week and their star libero Andrea Roman. Being just 4 days out of the start of Ohio Valley Conference tournament, there is little time for these standings to change, but there is time to gain momentum heading into the most important week of OVC volleyball matchup. Also, if Lindenwood retains the title, they will be eligible for the NCAA volleyball tournament for the first time since the school joined the conference. Lindenwood has been able to stand out in various aspects of the game, but have not been able to allow those successes to show through in their record. They will look to make various upsets throughout the OVC tournament to carry on the legacy of the 2024 team. Little Rock, Tennessee Tech, and SIUE have their upper hand over Lindenwood, but do not count out the Lions. The scrappy Leader Next team was not able to hold out against them just a few weeks ago.
It is now time for the Play of the Week, brought to you by our men's soccer team. On Saturday, our men's soccer team was given the opportunity to advance to the National Division I tournament. The game was neck and neck and would go to penalties to decide the winner. After Gavin Cesar slots in home to advance the Lions further in PKs, one save is all it will take to give the Lions the win. However, the leader of the OVC in goals, Ryan Okarai, steps up to the spot for Houston Christian. Goalie Quinn Clausen stays cool, calm, and collected as Okarai tries to sneak it past the keeper. Clausen matches the shot and saves it for the win in this week's Play of the Week. The Lions have now received an automatic bid to the Division I Men's National Tournament and are the first ever to do so in Lindenwood history. The Lions will now play Kansas City in the first round of the national tournament Thursday night at 6 p.m. And that match will be streaming on ESPN+.
That is it for the Raw Report.
And as always, go Lions!